What's up, folks? Jordio here with yet another retro phone unpackaging. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Nokia 6010. Two of them, in fact. This was a low-cost, but budget cell phone from the mid 2000s that just about every GSM carrier in the US sold, and probably others around the world. As you can see, we have an AT&T wireless version, and we have a T-Mobile version over here on the right. Today we're gonna be unpackaging them, taking a look at them. I'll try to get them charged up. Hopefully the batteries will still work for me. I've had some pretty good luck so far with these old phones. We'll take a look at the software, ringtones, just a quick look at these phones. Nokia was marketing this at the low-end business market at the time. So not that that's super important, but that's something I read. Also, as a bonus, I'm going to try to SIM unlock these. These phones are from what's called the DCT4 generation, and apparently it's pretty easy to generate a code yourself to remove the carrier lock. That's not too important these days. These phones work on GSM networks, which are 2G networks, and they're mostly phased out around the world. Here in the US, T-Mobile, as of right now in 2025, they still have a 2G network sort of kind of running. They're not really allowing activations on it, but there are ways to use it. But that may not last. So I'm not going to exactly explore that in this video, but I will try to get the SIM unlocked. So let's take a quick look at the packaging. Let's start with the T-Mobile version. This one has the most branding, well, at least compared to the other one. We got custom T-Mobile badge on the bottom there, little T-Zones icon. Just like other prepaid packages, these mostly talk about the T-Mobile service rather than the phone itself, but we get color display, web browsing, blah, blah, blah. So there actually is a WAP browser on this phone. Not that it's very good, but it exists. In terms of what's inside, we get the phone, of course, battery. We get a hands-free earbud, which is nice. And here's the AT&T wireless version. Now, this one I'm most excited to open because this GoPhone service was actually my first proper, the first time I've used GSM service, because prior to this I used Virgin Mobile CDMA locked phones, and I was excited to use GSM service and mess around with SIM cards. Also, the other thing is I was excited because, see, I was a teenager and I didn't qualify for like a postpaid plan, and that was kind of the best way to get the most minutes or stuff like free nights and weekends or whatever. So this was sort of kind of prepaid, but they had plans that would give you free weekends, and that worked great for me as a teenager because I went to school during the week, and to have the weekends where I could talk to friends, that was awesome. So I remember going for this plan right here, this $40 plan. Minutes were 10 cents a minute. Your text messages came out of that too, which was kind of weird, but I got free weekends, so that was pretty nice. M-Mode was what the original AT&T Wireless called their sort of WAP environment. Not much else special, mostly again talking about the service, how to activate, blah, blah, blah. Interestingly, it says here, wireless device must be activated on the AT&T wireless network on GoPhone service. This device will only accept a SIM card provided by AT&T Wireless and cannot be activated with any other wireless carrier. Well, we will see about that. So without further ado, let's go ahead and cut these puppies open and take a look at their insides. Well, not their insides, but the insides of the packaging. All right, let's see here. Oh boy. Okay, cutting open these packages is not fun. Again, love-hate relationship with these things. You know, they're awful to get into, but they protect the product really, really well. So, you know, what can you say? All right, let's take a look inside the T-Mobile one first. So here's our phone. All right, let's see. Got a little peel there. Hopefully this comes off easily. No, I'm gonna have to carefully work at that. So here's our phone. Close up look at it. Nice and shiny. Side there. And there's the back. Got some stuff gotta clean off there. Power button on the top. Nokia like to put the power button at the top. Pretty interesting. And I guess we can take a look at the insides. Inside of the phone, not much to show off there. SIM card slot, so forth. All right, so there's our phone. And let's take a look at the documentation. So this was stuck to the inside there. Just some stuff about AOL Instant Messenger. A lot of legal stuff here. What's this? MSN Mobile. More MSN stuff. User guide update. Our actual user guide. They made a lot of guides with this artwork on there. And then we got our T-Mobile welcome guide. SIM cards attached or inside of there. I believe there's also an activation code to actually get the $15. Let's see if I can open this up real quick here. Take a look on the inside. So there's our classic T-Mobile SIM cards, a little goo to keep it stuck on the thing there. So yeah. And then, oh yeah, this welcome guide just, you know, welcomes you to T-Mobile service. You know, nothing too interesting. So anyway, like I said, I'm pretty excited to open one of these again. The first GoPhone service I had, it wasn't actually with the 6010, it was with a Nokia 3200, packaged just like this, and I would love to find one online in pristine condition like this. Right, let's see here. What's the most elegant way to take this out? Pull that out, and then I'll just grab all the documentation, and then all that's left is just this back piece of paper. We'll toss that aside for now. Okay, we got the phone, and this paper hides some stuff, and there's really nothing more to that. I got another piece of plastic here covering up the stuff, so that's pretty neat. Double layer of plastic protecting the phone. We got our phone itself. Let's take a quick look at it. So it's this, I thought it was black, but it looks like it's a really, really deep blue, which is nice because I like blue. All right, battery sitting in there, and then this appears to be the charger. Nothing much else to this blue thing. Quick look at the documentation. Advertising more instant messenger stuff. So that was a big thing around this time. Those of you that were around, of course, remember AIM or AOL Instant Messenger. We got our GoPhone reference guide. So I'm sure this just, you know, tells you about GoPhone service. We got our AT&T SIM card. Nice. Pristine. And another Nokia 6010 update, and then another manual. Pretty sure the manual is probably exactly the same. So let's take a quick look at this phone again. So, you know, very similar, or, you know, they're the same phone, obviously. So you see what I mean? The AT&T version didn't have any branding. The Singular version did. The Singular version went all out with a ringtone, singular wallpaper, and singular branding. This one, I'm pretty sure it has probably little to no custom branding from AT&T, which is a little weird because, you know, they did brand some of their phones. Alrighty, so after 24 hours of charging, we are ready to power these puppies up. Before we do so, a quick look at the battery for the T-Mobile one. I was a little concerned about it because it's a little fat. I don't know if you can really tell there, but and I think it was a lot more bloated when I took it out of the package, but it seems to be okay. It charged, and we'll see if it turns on. I mean, it was acting like, while it was in charging mode, it seemed okay. But anyway, go ahead and put this back together. Ooh. Okay, let's go ahead and power on the AT&T model. Okay, you notice we didn't have an extra carrier splash screen there. Okay, so first of all, this is interesting. The SIM card registration failed because that means that it did talk to the 2G network briefly to try to register the SIM, but it couldn't because the phone's not activated. Okay, so see, we got a custom T-Mobile ringtone on this phone. Let's see, where is it? Here it is. Pretty basic. Let's check out the rest of these ringtones. I guess that's Chicken Dance. Don't like that one. Okay, that's more of like a message tone, I guess. That message tone is like on every Nokia phone. Okay, I think we're back at the beginning. Okay, so I think there are some more in here. Let me go back in here. Yeah, these. Let's see. It's our classic Nokia tune. They all like to include a beach or island theme on these phones, so. God, I really love this dark blue color more than I thought I would. Like, I thought it was black looking through the package, but all right. Yeah, sorry I'm not playing them all in their entirety. This is my first time posting videos like this, so I don't really know if people like listening to the entire ringtones on YouTube. Please comment. Let me know what you think. I know. Yeah, let's take a look in this application menu. Okay, so converter seems to be our only app that we get. So these were targeted toward the low-end business market, according to Nokia's information that I found. Nokia converter, okay. All right, so just got a simple converter here. Obviously, 32 degrees Fahrenheit is 0 Celsius, and 100 degrees Celsius is 212 degrees Fahrenheit. So very simple converter. Wonder what else it can convert. Yeah, there we go. Got all sorts of other stuff you can convert. Okay, finally games. Let's go to games. Okay, let's see. Oh, what do we have? Oh, they're just in a different order for some reason. Okay. So we got Air Glide, Skydiver, Bowling, backgammon. So let's take a look at Air Glide. It's probably gonna be a horrible play at the game because I've never played it, or it's been super long since I played it. Let's see. Oh wait. Okay. Not sure what I was supposed to do there. Okay, there's a bird. Looks like I should avoid the bird. No. Okay, obviously not good at this game. Let me go ahead and exit out. Next one is Skydiver. I see you, dude. Okay, so I'm thinking my goal is to land on a certain spot. And I'm gonna assume the numbers are the controls, yep. Let's see, okay, that's front dive. Oh, I have rings I gotta pass through, okay. Can I flip my dude back up? Okay, there we go. Oop, missed a ring. Yeah, I'm not too good at this either. Oh, I'm gonna die. How do I open shoot? Okay. I was gonna assume this is a safe landing zone right here. Maybe, do I follow the, am I safe? Okay. I'm sure I could get used to that, you know, if this is the only thing that you have to play. So anyway, that's Skydiver. Let's take a look at bowling. Hopefully I don't do as bad as I did on that other phone. And if you're wondering why I'm not like centering the phone, it's just my wacky camera setup. It's hard to see what I'm doing with it directly in the center. Okay. Get some MIDI music. Bruh. That's literally the same thing that happened last time. Okay. Jeez. It's incredibly hard to get that centered. I'm gonna try that again. Let's try a lot of power. Okay, this is crap. Sorry. That is crap. Like, I do way better in real life at bowling. That's stupid. Okay. Now, I actually don't know how to play backgammon, so I'm probably wasting everybody's time here. But yeah, well, I mean, the purpose of this is so you can see what it looks like, I guess, but I really don't know how to play backgammon. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. All right, so the last thing I'm going to do in this video is the carrier unlock or device unlock for both of these phones, or at least I'm going to try. I did a lot of research on it, and I'm pretty confident I'll be able to do that. I'm going to go ahead and try to put the new AT&T SIM card in this phone, and let's see what happens. Let's see if I can get this open. There we go. Take the battery out. And pull the SIM card out. So we're gonna put in the new AT&T SIM card. Okay, let's power it on and see what it says. Phone restricted, undo. So yeah, if you were part of the original AT&T wireless and you wanted to keep your equipment, which would totally work on the new Singular and then the new AT&T, you had to get the phone unlocked, and around this time carriers were not very keen at wanting to unlock phones around this time. Now the laws are a lot more clear and carriers tend to let you unlock them if you meet certain requirements. So for funsies, I'm going to take this T-Mobile SIM card out of this one. That one didn't give me too much trouble. And I'm going to put the AT&T SIM card in this one, just to show that every carrier does this. All right, so yeah, we get phone restricted on both of these. So it says nokiafree.org, but the one from nokiafree.org doesn't seem to work or be downloadable. So there's this fork made by Crux. So basically what you do here is we just choose Nokia. We're using DCT4. We're gonna have to put the IMEI number in here. We're gonna choose United States, USA for our country, and then the respective carrier. We'll pick T-Mobile to unlock the T-Mobile one first. So let me get the IMEI. So got my IMEI in there. So then we just hit calculate. So let me check my phone and make sure these are the same codes that I calculated earlier. And yes, I think it is. Yeah, same codes I got earlier. Okay, so you're gonna get like 7 codes, right? So these are the unlock codes. So the community recommends that you use the 7th one because apparently it removes several kinds of locks on the phone. From my experience, I haven't really noticed any difference between using the different codes. And then when you request an unlock code from the carrier, they usually give you the first one, which will also unlock the phone. So now that we have the code for the T-Mobile phone, let's go ahead and put that in. So what I'm gonna do here, oh yeah, let me just put the battery back in. So there's several ways to put in the unlock code. You can use this undo menu here, or you can just type it into the dialer at any point. So also the phone only gives you a few tries at putting in the code, so you do want to put it in pretty carefully. So we just do pound. To get the P and the W and the plus, you have to tap the star key to get those. Wait a little bit. Wait a second. Pound PW plus, and then we've got 223505215120 plus 7. So, oh, and then pound. All right, so if I calculated things right, when I press OK, it should unlock itself. Let's see. There we go. Phone restriction off. So it should reboot and allow me to use the AT&T SIM card that's in here. SIM card not ready. All right, but you can see we're in the phone now with the AT&T SIM card in here. So that unlocks the T-Mobile phone. I'm gonna go ahead and power it off and do the same thing with the AT&T phone. I'll probably fast forward through some of this since it's pretty repetitive. All right, I wanna be sure to choose AT&T for this one and then hit calculate. In pound. Okay, let's see. All right, that's 2 for 2. All right, so yeah, so there you go. Got both phones unlocked. I mainly wanted to record this process because a lot of the information out there for unlocking these phones is pretty dated. And I just wanted to, document a modern experience with unlocking a DCT4 Nokia phone. So there you have it. I think that is all that I wanted to show off regarding these Nokia phones. If you like looking at stuff like this, please leave a comment. Let me know if you've had a Nokia 6010 or a phone like it. What are your memories with it? Do you like the ringtones? Was it your first phone? How long did you have it? That sort of stuff. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and you folks take care.